Okay, so doing another craft with me, and I said we needed to do this bag. And so I'm going to, got all different kinds of things going on in this, so we're going to get this bag organized here. I'm going to lay this off to the side. Now let's see, now I have one edge here that is straight across, so I probably need to clean that up a little bit, and then I've got this other edge that has an opening. So I usually like to put some thicker paper through this so that it stays nice, and I can do the same thing with this, or I can just put a little little thumb opening there so that I'd be able to pull cards and things out of. So let's see. Wow, what am I gonna put on this? I'll go front and back, which, let's see, let me see again here. This is what the back will be against. That's the way I've got it, yeah. So you'll see this and this. But then the inside is just white. I do have some stamping on both pages, but yeah. Okay. Okay. Lots and lots and lots of blue on this page. We've got lots of blue. Lots of blue. Lots of blue. What was this I had? Okay, so that might be interesting. This is just out of my little scraps. Let's see what else I got in this little bag of scraps here. Something boy. That's interesting. I don't know where I got that from. Huh. That might have been my friend Kathy from my Altered Book Club at Christmas. Gave me a lot of little bits of stuff. Let's see what else I've got in here that will be interesting. I do have a piece of cloth. I had another little chunk over here somewhere. What did I do with it? Oh, what? Where did you go? Where did you go, love? Huh. Yep. Well, I'll come across it at some point. At some point. It didn't get very far away, so. Okay, let's see what this is. That's a little too bright. Well, I'm not seeing a ton of stuff here that I'm that interested in. Well, there's another little piece of that zipper that I've got used. I think that's probably about the end of that zipper. Okay. And okay. I don't know. I know I had another little piece of that material, and I bet you I'm going to want it for this project, but I'm not seeing it, so we'll come across it. We will. We'll come across it. It's somewhere around here somewhere. Somewhere, but I got some more, so I can cut me some more little pieces. I can cut me up some more. Alrighty, and I found these in some of the old pictures. This is my brother. That's my brother when he was little. He's stinking cute. But this is his girl, baby, and it's a boy. So I decided I was going to take this top one, this bottom one here, because this one you can't even see his face. And I was going to, I guess I could leave them together and just stick them in one of the pockets. So cute, huh? So that they have a picture of their father. I thought it was really cute. And I've got a couple other photos of him as a baby. So I'll stick those in there. I think she'll get a kick out of that. Really, really enjoy it. Because this is the first baby boy. My brother has 4 kids. And they've got 2 girls with the oldest. And then they've got a blended family where I think they've got a girl and a boy from her husband's previous marriage. And then she's got a newborn girl, well, about a year old. And then this boy that she just had. And then his youngest daughter is pregnant and going to have her little girl in November, and their son hasn't done anything yet. He's still, I don't know if he's on the prowl. I think some young lady has taken him off the market, but he hasn't gotten married or produced any offspring to maintain the line, the lineage of our family, because all hope is on him. Because I only have the one brother. So there you go. I don't really have a whole lot sitting right here, do I? Let me Hex, Bexes, Spookses, and Moopses. Now, this is a really light green from some paper that I've got. Might look really nice underneath that. Okay, so let me, well, I can't cut straight, so I'm going to make a little mark and cut. I'm sorry, people, but I just cannot cut straight to save my life. Nope, can't do it. Okay. And we'll put, I'm going to erase this because I'm going to put this on the outside, because this bottom part's all kind of bended up and everything. Okay. Oh, and I wanted to remind everybody, and I think I've already done this too, but I can't remember anything with not getting as much sleep as I'm getting. But if you like that art glitter glue, they won't mail it during the winter time. So make sure you get it. I went on Country Craft Creations, which is really the best price I've found for it, even off Amazon. But I went on her site, and Tammy Merrill, she's super sweet gal. And so I went on their site and ordered me some. She also has, if you're having a hard time finding good magnets, she also sells basic gray magnets. I know you all say, no, they stopped making them. Well, they didn't stop making them, but they stopped supplying them to a lot of places. And she lives right down the road, I think, from this guy. And so he still supplies her. So I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, so if you need to get basic gray magnets, you can get them from her. Now, I'm not getting anything from this, guys. I'm just telling you that I did it. I don't know. I don't mind the craft, but I don't want a ton of it. And we have a lot of blue. Let's see. Let me see this blue with... Oh yeah, that would probably look just fine. That would look just fine. Okay. So I think I'm gonna cut and cover. Cut and cover. Let me get this cut. Where are you? There you are. Okay. And this a cut right here for this one. Okay. There's that. And then flip this over and let's measure out what we need for this side. And then we'll erase. And I think I'll put this up this side here and leave that a little more room there, but see, where's my, yeah, once I glue this down I will use my thumb notch from We Are Memory Keepers. It's called Thumb Notch. And I will use that. Oh, got cute little papers in here. Cute little papers. Oh, I might use those. They look kind of Christmassy, but that side doesn't. That's girly, but that's not. That's cute. I might put that in the little hole. Put it in the little hole. Okay, so let me go ahead and glue these down. Well, wait a minute. Do I want to do anything? I suppose I could decorate these before I glued them down. Let's see what we're going to come up with here. Ha, 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 ha. Okay. It's just enough, kind of right there. And that I don't particularly like on that, so we won't use that. Okay, okay dokie, smoky. See, I can put this over the top of that. Huh. And that right there. See what I'm doing? Just kind of making a little collage out of some of these materials I pulled out of here. Maybe another one of these here buttons. These here buttons. Well, 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 well. Gonna hang that off to the side there. Let's see. I've got some of these little flags. I wonder. No, I don't care for that. Don't care for that. I've got a plan for some of those, so I keep, as I get little bits of paper that I don't know that I'm going to have any other use for. I've been trying to those are a little small, but like these might work. And I've been trying to cut some of those up, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with those when I get enough. What else do I want on here? What else, I say? What else? What else? What else? Ah, man, oh man, oh man. I suppose, see that I'd love to have that little piece of material that I threw over here. It went somewhere. It went somewhere. That's probably a really silly thing to say, because you know it went somewhere. But I just don't see it. And I know, oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Just kind of add that to the mix. Add it to the mix. Now, do I like this coming here? And this on top of it, and this like right there. Well, I declare. I declare, I declare, I declare. Let's see. I like a little bit of the... No, I think I'm just gonna leave it like that. I think they're cute. Okay, so let's go. And I'm gonna make this a little tuck spot. Yeah. This gets glued down. This gets glued down. There we go. Don't want to waste anything. Now, move this. I'm gonna flip this up. Lay that down right where I want it. This down. this up and put a little bit like that. Okay, and then do I want to close this? I think so, because this is here. Or I can put it here. And if I leave that open, I'll close that, but if I leave that open, I can slide it. I think I'll do that. I'm just gonna put that down right there. And then this can actually have a bit, see it kind of go all the way down to there. So there we go. And then this cute. Oh, and then I had, I think I wanted to do the button like right there. Or do I want to like do it right there? No, I don't like it right there. I do like it right here though. Oops. Alright, get down in there. Close this up. Okay, so there's that. I don't know why I closed that up. Okay, I'm going to take this off for a second, lift this up, just like I did. Do it in sections. Do this in sections. Get this off to the side, please. There we go. I'm trying to keep this off my fingernails because it is acetone base, boy, and it will take this. Well, it doesn't take it off, but it stops making it shiny. Okay, now I'm gonna flip this puppy over. Oh, poop. Excuse my French there. I'm a big cusser, can you tell? Oh, poop. Yep. Last of the red hot cussers. Okay. Yeah, I have poodle head. That's kind of my, when I'm calling somebody a name, I call them poodle heads. Oh, you're being such a poodle head. Or something like, something like that. Whatever. Something funky. Funny. So, yeah. Now, don't get me wrong, I have been known to be able to, I guess, cuss like a sailor at a time or two in my life. I have heard those words. I do not have pristine ears. And I don't have a pristine mouth either. But I do try. Now my girlfriend and her family. Whoa, doggy. Hi, Laurel. That's all I'm saying is, whoa, doggy. I'm not saying nothing. Not saying nothing else. Okay, I left a little bit of those threads on there, and I'm leaving that thread on there. Okay, so that will open that way, and this opens this way. And do I want, oh, well, I really don't want to do that upside down, so, but I didn't really like the idea of that being, it's really going to be thick. Well, let me take this off, and I'll rub it off. Let's rub this glue off. That's one of the really nice things about Fabri-Tac is it just rubs off. So now I'll put this down. Over here. And this I'll tack down as well. Okay. Okay. So now I can put this here. And I don't think I'll be able to put a thumb thingy on this side, but I will be able to put it on the inside. I'll just make sure I'm careful. So this side I'm going to want to bring it as close up to the top with leaving a little bit of an edge as I can, because that's going to allow me, one, get more bulk out of here, and two, give it support all the way up at the top. Okay. So I love doing the collage, but now the inside, we'll have to do something vive la différence. So, let's see. There we go. Okay, so there. Cute. Love it. And I might add more as I get more bits and pieces. So that's just kind of going to be my fun, just layer on there. Oh, I got another little piece of this. Let me just, get rid of it on there. So yeah, that'll be fun. Let's see now. Inside, and it's basically blank slate. I can do anything I want. Anything I want. Let's see. Either one of these. Not really thick enough. And that has, yeah, that's, huh. It's got a little piece here, so if I were to put it there, let me think. What would I do? I was looking at this in like a yeah, one of those things. Now this is very light paper. I could do the inside with this color, leaving just a little bit of an edge all the way around. And then I could put a pocket on each side. That would be pretty interesting. I'm sorry, all of a sudden I got something in my eye. I can't imagine with all of this glue. flying around here that it's not a piece of that. Okay, so let me make markings here where I want to cut. And let's see. I think I want to cut. Yeah, I think I'm gonna incorporate this and just cut my edges. All right. And I do have little bits of this left, so just put that over in my paper pack. Me paper pack. And let's do this way. And this way. Okay. All right, that works for me. Now, I think I'm going to glue this down first, and so it can completely dry, so then I can fold it. I think I'll use, because this is pretty thin paper. Okay, and I'm gonna take a bit of this, if I can find it, before my glue dries, and put right along the edge so that it will lay nice and flat for me. Come on. Oops. Okay. Get this down before it dries completely. There we go. Whoops, sorry. And just rub. I have a little bit of that score tape left, and if you rub it pretty good, it will finally ball up and go away. It will finally ball up. Finally, eventually, ball up and go away. There we go. Okay, and I think some of that probably dried a little bit too much before I got it on there. Huh. Let's see. But not enough to really be able to get anything in there. Okay, fold this. All right, now what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I can go ahead and cut these. Okay. There we go. Now, blank slate. I think this is cute. However, I do still have this. And this might be a perfect little pocket. perfect little pocket. I do believe it'll be a perfect little pocket. Perfect little pocket. Now, let's see, I'm going to cut here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna cut here, and then I'm gonna cut here and cut here. That way I get the pictures on that I want. Okay, so there's that one. There's that one. There's that one. And there's that. Make sure that I don't have any marks on there still. And I do not see any. Very good. Okay. All right. So this one's here. And this one, I remember, these are not together. There's papers in between them. So there's going to be a pocket, a few more pages, and then another pocket from this, you know, so yeah. So this will be really cute. Okay, so there's a little pocket. What else? What else do I like? Let's see. I have not found where I want this yet. Maybe in the girls. I'm not feeling it in this one. Now I know I have a large one that has this, but and it's not in this. Yeah, it's not in this signature, so that would be cute. And again, you're only going to see it on one side or the other. The other one I think is a centerfold. I think the other one is a centerfold. Ooh. Okay, so we're going to give this a little cut. Give it a little cut-a-rooney. And we're gonna, still don't know if I'm gonna do anything with the pockets. Might have to do something interesting. Something interesting with the pockets. Add a little pizzazz. Pizzazz to them. I wonder if I like that stuck. Ah, that's nice. That adds a little pizzazz. Yeah, I think I'll end up doing something like that. Or I have the little pom-poms. Do I like that? No. I think I'll do the, okay. Okie dokie. Of course, I could do little pom-poms across the top here. That might be interesting. We'll get a little look-see once I get these down. Oops. Well, that was interesting. All right. There we go. See, now this was one of those ribbons that I had, laces that I had my mom take off. It was gathered. And I'm like, I don't want this gathered because I will use it, but I won't use it gathered. But I probably could have ironed it and it would have done much better. Okay, there's that. Now let's see, how would this look across the top? No. No, no, no. Little thread. Well, that's cute. That's cute right across the top, isn't it? And I'll cut it. And then cut it. Yeah, I think that's cute. So let's add a little bit right across the top of this. And this was twined around something at some point, so it's got this little kind of zigzag pattern on it. That is going to make it a little thick, but I think it's cute. So I gotta go with it, you know. I just gotta. Because it needs a little something something. It needs a little something something. And I am trying to keep it out of the center. Let's see how that does. Okay, so we're gonna slice that off, and we're gonna slice this off. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to think I want, see now I've got a little yellow one that I pulled out for the other one. I'm going to get a smaller yellow one for this one. So this is going to kind of be like a mini of the other page. Like a mini miny. Mini miny mo. And we will come up with a little something to hang off of there, but for right now that's a reminder to me to find something. Now let's get that, and then having those papers on here has made this much more substantial, which I like. Okay, so first, let's do firsts here. I think my little dog came in and joined me. Hi, Milo. My little dog, Milo. He's getting so old, bless his heart. His eyes are just about fogged over. But he finds his way around pretty well, and his sniffer still works. He doesn't like riding in cars much anymore. I found that as they lose their sight, they certainly don't like that. Oh, one more step here. They certainly don't like that. Yeah, he's down in here somewhere.
Can you take?
Oh.
I can.
Okay.
I don't know where you went.
Let's get a little of this fixed on here. Come across this way. I didn't want it to get all over everything, but it did. Kind of stretch it. Okay, I like having two of the lines across there. Yeah. Two 2 of those lines is good. I will let that one dry. And I did put color on both of them. I'm such a good girl. Okay. So, it's a little easier when you've got lines on the stuff to keep them together. You can kind of tell. Okay, so we'll let those dry. Clean that off. Bring this back down. Why is that not? Okay, see, this should be okay to cut. And okay to cut. Okay. Now this one goes on, where's that? Okay, this one goes here. And I hope you guys have been enjoying my little jabberjaws. My little jabberjaws. You know, I don't think I'm doing anything wildly different than everybody else, but I do have kind of a different way of looking at the journals. I like to make them a little bit more like your mini albums. I like some of the elements more than what most people put. So, and I also don't always like vintage. And I know there's a lot of people that do vintage, and that's okay. I like vintage. Don't get me wrong, I like vintage, but I don't always want to do vintage. So I get bored too easily having to do that. So there. Now let's get my book back out here. So we have that element coming through here. Now let's see how it actually flows. Okay, so I do want it in the center. Okay, so there's that page. For heaven's sakes, come on, girl. Let's get yourself going here. So there's that page. Nice little pocket. Flip. There's that page. That's nice. Okay. And then we've got paper, 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 paper. Little pocket here. Flip it closed. And we've got a pocket here. Oh, I was going to do a little notch, a little thumb notch out here. And I don't know what it's getting hooked on. So as far as it goes? I guess that's as far as it goes. That is not as far as it goes, is it? Hold on. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. I got fused. So try and find the center and give it the little thumb notch. Then I think it might be fun to stick this into the thumb notch. Yeah, cute. Okay, let me get this. And let me get a tweezer so I can get this straight. I want to line it up with the green paper. Come on. Come on. Line it up with the green paper. There we go. There. How cute is that? Yay! And then I have this. You know, that one I wouldn't save, but I do save those because then I, have fun little ones, different ones to put in there. Okay. Well, guys, I believe it took me an hour to make that one. Well, I also had to see what else we were going to do. And this, A is for Angel. I didn't think I wanted to, I think I wanted to make a little booklet out of this. And I think, yeah, see, you get the little page like this. Got a little angel there. But this would be a little booklet. And I'll just staple or sew some pages into here. And then this can go into one of these, maybe possibly this one. And actually go in there like that. And then the inside will have papers to write on. So I think that is what I'll do with that. So I'm gonna come up with some papers for this. Cute. Nice idea. Nice idea. Okay. All right, guys. So that's that one. And I'm going to do that. I think I will probably staple them in. Not positive though. We'll have to see what happens with that. And then that one of these will go in. That will go in that little fold right there. Cute. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. Give me a big thumbs up if you like this kind of stuff, so I know to keep working on them. Because if you guys don't like them, then I need to work on something else for you. I do have another project coming up where I'm going to make a tutorial of my gusseted journal. And I never made the tutorial. I went back and I looked and I never made the tutorial for that. So I will be pulling that book out, and you're going to see a lot of it has pictures in it. So you'll see that too. All my little baby pictures and my brother's little baby pictures. Anywho, so that's coming up, and that's again a mini album and a journal put together. More mini album than journal. This one's a little more journal than mini album, but I love pulling the two of them together. Talk to you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, I thought I'd just turn the camera on. I've been sitting here crafting for a little while, and I said I don't know why I'm not bringing my friends along, so I'll show you what I've already done in a minute. But this is that envelope that I put the card front on, and I did stamp it on the back, place photo here. So again, these girls aren't real crafty oriented, and you know, I've been using that that book page stuff. It's a little thinner. It's not crackle, you know, it's not in bad shape. But I just added a little bit of, this is just copy paper. So it doesn't add a whole lot to the thickness, but it does make it a little stronger. So what I'm going to do is I have 2 pieces of card here, the basil with the polka dots on them, and they're approximately, let's see, 5 by 2 1/4 on this one, and 5 by 2 1/2 on this one. It's just these are the strips I had, so that's why they're different heights. And this is basically the 5 by 2 1/4. So I'm going to glue these down because I want little pockets. I don't want deep pockets. I just want to be able to put little cards in them and have them stick up so you can actually see what's on them. It makes it a little more fun that way. So I'm just going to glue the ends and the bottom. And I'm going to glue the bottom on each one of them. Oh, wait a minute. I need to do the top one first. Yes. And this is the bottom one. So let me just wipe this off. Here. All right. Okay, because I'm gluing them down, let me find, now I've got this one upside down because and then this one we'll glue here, and this one we'll glue here. Okay, so I'm going to remove this one, and I'm going to put a pencil mark right here, because that's where that one will go, and a pencil mark right here, because that's where that one will go. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and glue these down. Yet again, I'm going to try. Alright, so we're going to line it up with the line and with the edge. Looks like I cut this one a little slimmer than I wanted to. A little bit of the edge on each side of that envelope pops out, but that, you know, that's okay. That is A-okay with me. Now this one is probably way too, yeah. So this one's going to have smaller, like, you know, maybe 1 or 2 of these little fellas in it. So that's quite all right with me. Now we're going to do this one. And again, I just put that copy paper there just to make sure I'm doing the right side. Just to strengthen it. Because it is good paper. It's just a little thinner than I would feel comfortable with. It's not cardstock, but it's not copy paper. And that little bit of copy paper I'm adding to it is just really giving it that final finished look. And this ties in kind of with, you know, with having this page here. Alrighty. Now we can put the glue on this again. So I just thought it would be good for you to see how I did that, where you have to, for this application, you would have to put the bottom one on first. I mean the top one on first. But you have to figure out where, you know, where that specifically is for you. Okay, it's a little on the crooked side. Nope, pull that up. Sometimes if you go by these envelopes, they're not always square. And I did it by the envelope instead of by my sides. So I have just a a titch. Nobody's gonna really even notice that. Okay. And I think that's adorable. And I have these two. So I'm not going to push them all the way in, but there's So Sweet and there's Dream Come True. And I think that is super sweet. Yeah. Okay. So the other thing that I've done, and I guess that's just not going to be enough to stick that in. This is those pictures of my brother when he was young, very young. And I put a little bit of that, more of that material down. It's actually a little different than this one. And put Families Are Forever on there. And thought that was a great place to stick my brother. In here, I did my little thumb cutout and put the little thumb notch from some paper. I don't even know, but I thought that was super cute. And then this, our sweet boy, and you just slide it in there, and there is your pretty pocket, picture pocket. And unfortunately, I didn't think of stamping this place photo here, so maybe I'll put a little piece of copy paper in there or something and say place photo here. But that goes down in there, and that, just to remind you, was these Project Life Baby Boy photo overlays. Some of these are good for girl or boy, so I'm really glad I picked these up, and they were clearanced. So yeah, so that was that. And then over on the other side here, I've got my little pocket, and I picked these two cards to go in there because I thought they went with the little girl and boys on the paper there. And I've still got to put something onto my, the safety pin. And then this is my booklet, and I probably put a little too much paper in there, but that's okay. A is for an angel, and then, you know, it has the little angel. And I just did blue and green paper in there. This is just copy paper. And I've got it tied in the center. I tried stapling it, which put a crease in my paper to try and get the staple up, but it just wasn't going to work. Wasn't happy with that. And then I've just got that stuck right in there. I'm still going to put something on the ends of the string. And basically I poked holes and strung the string through. I didn't even get a needle out. And that was what I was working on there, and I think this one is pretty much done. I do want to get a little bit more lace on that, but we'll do that a different time. And I've got a nice belly band. I've got some good pockets. I've got my trash bag, another good pocket, flaps, the belly band again. Yeah, I think this one's good and done. Again, other than the lace. And then I think it's this one that still needs, got a nice side pocket here. Got a little corner pocket here. Sounds like I'm playing pool. Corner pocket, side pocket. And the little tuck spot, although that's really not going to do much. It needs to be reinforced with something, but and I've got the double pockets in the center. A little flap out. That paper's just not it's not thick enough to do a whole lot. I got a nice belly band here. Well, you know, come to think of it, this is maybe I need something else on this outside, either here, but I'd hate to cover this up. It's so cute. So I could put something on the back here. And honestly, there's nothing on the outside of any of these little creatures. So this one is my, I can't remember, this one's my middle, this one's my front, this one's my middle, and this one's my back. So if I were to put something on the back of this, it would be in the back of the book. Okay. And I've got a little flap here. Just looking to see what all I've got. I've got pockets, and that's that flippy floppy thing. Big side pockets on both of those. Okay, just trying to think of what else I could do. I could do a little waterfall. This is a piece of thinner cardstock, but cardstock nonetheless. And this is going to go on the inside back cover so that she can slide, just literally slide photos in there. Or I could do a keepsake thing. Some kind of, maybe if it folds all down, I can put a little Ziploc baggie in there, and I can put extra photo mats in. So I think I'll do that, maybe a little 1/8 of an inch, and I'll do the little quarter fold things. Now, paper, paper. What am I gonna do here? Now I do have just some white cardstock. I don't like that with that. I don't like that with that. And not that these things really are going to be large enough. So, I do have, like I said, I've got some white cardstock. I could probably get, I don't know what that was. I could probably get, if I were to cut this in quarters. No, because I'd have to, got two pieces of this. Okay, so let me, I don't know what I got on that. That is just weird. Okay, so I am going to cut this, and I'm not going to, this is really thick. This is 100 pound, something like that. It's the Basil Basics, but you know, it's pretty heavy. I don't know that I really want to use that. I think what I'm going to do is, I got this kind of stamping and things. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause you for a second, and I'm going to go and find some paper that I like with this. Just probably that soft pool blue that I've been using, and yeah, so I'll be back in just a second.